All right, folks, we are leaving the Rogers Center / Skydome. Unfortunately, the Jays did not take the second game in the series. Yamamoto, he outdid it tonight. He completed a complete game, so good for him. It was Will Smith and Max Muncy that hit those two homers off Gosman after the seventh. I used to criticize Schneider for being, pulling Gosman or Barrios or whoever too early, right? Because I know they've got a system going. But you know what? I'm gonna shut up. I'll be quite honest with you. I think obviously Mr. Schneider, you know a lot more than I do, which is obvious. So, anyways, folks. But I had a good World Series experience. Some people are a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's okay. That's life, right? Sometimes you get the seat with the annoying guy beside you who wants to know everybody. That's okay. You know what? You just wish them good luck in life and whatever, right? So, anyways, whatever. But no, it was very much an electric crowd. We go to a lot of J games, so for us, my wife couldn't stand the upcharge. Because the tickets are super expensive. Someone was asking me, and I was like, "Wow, you know what? Honestly, it's if you can't afford the tickets, honestly, I don't think it's I don't know if it's worth it or not because at the end of the day, to be honest with you, I mean, it's a game, right? Like for me, I'm a huge baseball fan, so I wanted to go to a World Series, so I have. So I can, check that one off. But it is a lot of money for the experience, and like I said, it's just more amplified of a regular season game. So sorry, YouTube gods, don't kill me, please. Let the music going here, but you can see here, obviously everyone's still trying to keep it going here. The energy level is obviously a lot lower than it was most likely yesterday, but that's okay. Like I said, Gosman for the most part pitched, a good game. It's just those, at the end there, like I always tell him, he gets those one bad innings, right? And you know what, Schneider, I think he left him out longer than usual. Hoffman wasn't sharp as well, so what are you gonna do, right? Fortunately, I didn't get those runs, but hey, they weren't really exciting either. So, but you know what? The Jays can regroup, go to LA, and they can, they're still tied. That's the good news. So if they win that next game, they're up, right? And as we saw in Seattle, they can actually quite do a bit of damage there. If they actually do the same thing, that'd be fantastic. But we will see. It'll be. Oh, are you okay? Some folks are falling around here. Be careful. It's a chilly night, I'll tell you, here in good old TO. As you can see here, they closed up the streets here for people to walk. I am not heading towards Scotia. It's going to be too busy. I thankfully live downtown, so I can walk most of the way, well, all the way home. It's one of the benefits of living downtown.
Yeah, it's one that I'm going to give to Ben.
Wow, look at that craziness. I wonder how the Leafs did. I didn't even look. I know they're playing the Sabres tonight. You know, wishing them well. Hoping they did better. Ohtani also got a single today. So, you know, congrats to him on that. Okay, lots of people jaywalking. Lots of traffic here. For the most part, I also met a nice gentleman and either his son or his nephew or something like that in the Jays shop today. They're from Syracuse, New York, and we were talking just, you know, just some good old, you know, some history of the game in terms of, you know, he's also cheering for the Jays, for Donnie as well, but also they're in Syracuse, so they have a connection with obviously the minor league J system. So they remember a lot of the guys coming up, you know, through their system there. So that's great. Wow. There are lots of craziness going on, folks. Just, forgive me if I'm a little distracted. I just want to make sure my surroundings are secure. So I make sure everything's okay. That's all. But yeah, it was really nice seeing them, meeting them. So it was nice. A lot of nice people. I mean, like I said, I met a few jerks. I'm not gonna lie to you, but annoying people. But whatever. That's okay. That's how it's gonna be sometimes. It was cool to have Bo come in as well. That was a nice touch. The crowd really got into that. I was hoping something would spark there. Tonight, though, they didn't get the contact that they wanted. So, you know, again, tip my hat to Yamamoto. I thought he was going to get shaken. I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the time. That's okay, too. Gosman didn't have a bad game. It's just, like I said, but the bullpen needs to not do what they did tonight. It'll be interesting when they go to LA. Jays can. I would actually think, to be honest, there'd be less pressure. Sometimes I think with the dome being so loud and, you know, the energy is so high that these guys feel pressured. I mean, you know, realistically, also to do what they did yesterday, second night in a row, odds are they probably weren't going to. I didn't think they're going to get like only one run, but, you know, these folks here are tracking the traffic there.
Yeah, they have, yeah, that's what they do. So they have the Disney House one. Yeah. They're shittiest one. Say when you have nice one.
Okay, you know what, we're gonna cross here. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. I'm gonna go up here. Sorry, folks. This is the problem. The congestion here. Maybe I should have avoided this area. I don't necessarily need to go this way, to be quite honest with you. So I think I'm not going to. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm gonna go this way.
Let's go, Dodgers!
chants. The Dodgers fans. They're going up here.
Man, where were you guys at the whole game? I was getting beat up the whole game.
We were doing the beating up.
I was putting down my Texas. I was the only one in my.
We were not making friends. I was not making friends.
Yamamoto.
You fixed the whole game. You know what I love? I love that he hit.
In terms of the merch store, the one thing I was talking about was crazy. Folks, if you're gonna get merch, don't go the day of the game. It's crazy. Sorry about that.
Oilers in 5 over Toronto Stanley Cup final.
All right. Have a good night. Go McDavid. I wore a Connor McDavid Coronations jersey, so in case you guys wondered why.
Hit by the Bush.
इन्होंने 4 गेम कल की गेम जीत गए थे आज गेम 2 ही गेम हुई ना अभी अगर 3 और 3 गेम हार गए.
Whew, sorry guys, it is actually temperature's really dropped now, so I apologize if I'm a little quiet. Plus I'm just taking in the environment, like I said, just making sure I don't get caught in any of this madness. Okay, we're going up. Some of the cars are not, oh, they can't go up there, that's why too. It's, they closed it off there. They put the bike lanes and everything, so these folks gotta turn. I think that gentleman doesn't know.
I know that's similar. It's just like either he's good enough or he's not good enough. I'm done with this like half a game. Come on. Either he goes 3 hours, he goes 0. Tell me what it is. Don't do this. This is nasty. It doesn't work.
This is Roy Thompson Hall as well. Sorry about that.
Hey, not like that malaise.
A lot of people
Oh,
spilling out here. Can't imagine yesterday when they won how it must have been.
I'm not saying
Going forward, it's going to be tough. Dodgers are, a talented team. Jay's got to get into a slugfest with them, quite frankly. They got to make contact. They got to get into that bullpen again. Even in LA, like I said, if the pressure's off them as well, maybe that contact will happen. Tonight they just didn't have it. Frankly, in terms of the Dodgers offense, it wasn't exactly the cleanest either, with all due respect. But these guys, I expect probably more. But you got the win, and that's what counts. So I tip my hat. Tip my hat.
He said, well,
Okay, so let's get across here now. This is King Street. We're at Simcoe. I'm walking up Simcoe. In case you guys are wondering, this is all that's spilling out. Coming up here. Okay, so yeah, so anyways, I probably most likely, knock on wood, the Jays can, well, they don't get swept in LA and they come back. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to another game. It's pretty expensive. And, you know, quite frankly, I don't, you know, I'd rather watch it at home, honestly, and not deal with, honestly, a lot of people that go there are not really baseball fans. They just want to annoy the world. So, yeah, you know, something's wrong with people. But whatever. Let's see here. Whew. Fortunately, we've got a lot of people homeless that are sleeping outside now. Yeah, our city's got a lot of issues. That's unfortunate. Sorry. This gentleman's trying to go through. Let's slide through here. Okay. Let's keep going here. We're gonna head towards Queen. Well, wanna be careful. This gentleman here is a little bit, probably had a little bit too many, so I'm going to just let him walk up further and just avoid that situation. It's kind of where, you know, you have to, I grew up in Toronto, so it's kind of like, you kind of get this feeling, you know. Granted, in Toronto before, you didn't really necessarily have that situation as much as you do now. Okay, he seems okay, I guess. I don't know. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't fork out that much money again. It's just not worth it. Like I said, I like baseball, and because I had my series experience, unless it was like the Yankees. But obviously, when playing here, I'd be in New York. That'd be a different story. But you know, for this, and maybe the Stanley Cup Finals at least can make it. You know, but honestly, it looks like they're taking a regression this year with Marner leaving. You know, so. That's not cool. Unfortunately, folks, you know. Yeah, unfortunately, folks have, you know, under luck. It happens, right? You don't have to do things to, you know. We all deserve some decency here, folks, in this world. No matter how rich or how not rich you are, it doesn't matter. Sorry, folks. I apologize. I'm not too chatty because I'm just trying to watch things. People are a little bit erratic today, more than I'm used to. So, yeah. So, just letting everybody kind of do their thing, and oh, jeez. I'm going to walk back. It's all good.
So is your it? You didn't offer me?
So we're coming up to Queen Street here. But yeah, in terms of the experience, I probably wouldn't pay that much again. You know, because even I heard the general admissions are 800 plus. That's crazy, right? To stand around, not worth it at all. Especially in this environment where inflation's an issue, and you know, people are having worries about their jobs and stuff, right? Yeah.
Buddy just said $70. It's like 10.
Okay, so let's get out of here. I said I want to avoid my friend there smashing cans and you know. Okay, we're coming up to University here and Queen. Let's cross here. There's the Four Seasons Center. Got like, they have like operas and stuff like that there. I once went to an opera here. I didn't understand what was going on, to be quite honest with you. My wife sort of did. I was very, very confused. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's probably not my thing. You know, people are super talented. Their voices are amazing, but I just didn't understand what was actually going on. Part of the story, which is probably one of the big reasons why I was so lost. And then obviously it's all sung in foreign language. But it was interesting. It was the characters that were even of a different cultural background. And then that's why I was even more confused. I was kind of asking her, why are they singing in this other language? I think traditionally it's Italian, I think it is. Even though it's not supposed to be taken in a time like of Italy or something like that. Or I don't know, I was really confused. But anyways, yeah. Sorry, this one really isn't turning out to be much of a sports talk. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually put this on my other channel, the Walks channel. That's more suitable. Okay. Sorry, just again, just minding my surroundings. This is Queen Street. We're actually heading towards City Hall. And it is cold tonight. It's cold. But as for other events as well coming up, which hopefully will be more, I mean, I had fun, but like, obviously, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily do it again for that money anyways. I'll go to other Jays games, right? And hopefully, but we've got coming up is the Sports Card Expo. We'll have that on Winston W. channel. Again, I'm not sure where I'm going to put this video, but I'm probably going to I'm going to put that on Winston W. So if you folks enjoy like convention walks, sports cards, that's one you may want to check out. And then also, oh, these guys, you're having a good time. Okay. We're also going to be sorry, because those girls are in their limo and they're all dancing, having a good time. Good for them. Good for them. But it's just funny. And then also in December, we're actually heading to Las Vegas for our yearly, and we'll be doing some stuff there. Enjoy Vegas. Heard right now it's quieter. I heard they got some more deals now though, so that's good. I gotta ease up on what I eat. Like I mentioned, I have to watch my diet now. I'm getting old, and part of why I started Winston W Walks is to keep me walking. So I appreciate you folks who watch, even though I know most of you folks love the concerts. I get it, I understand. But for those who actually like the walks too, I appreciate it. Oh, that's cool. Look at that right there. I do the walks to keep my health up, and it's sort of, in the winter I obviously can't walk as much because my phone freezes too, and then I freeze. But I do it so just kind of gives yourself motivation to do it, right? Even though nobody watches, you're just like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this, all right? So that's why I do it. I encourage any of you out there who need to do something like that, or you know what, walking is good. It's healthy, right? This is that Toronto sign. I encourage you to definitely do it. This is where the ice trick usually is in the winter. And we are in October, so, won't be too long. Hello, folks. Yeah, like sometimes they have these cultural shows over there, right? So that's kind of cool, right? There's City Hall right here. That thing used to be on Dundas and forgot the name. It was by the Village by the Grange. They moved it. I remember as a kid, I used to climb that thing. That's City Hall here. These are the old courts as well, but they moved them. When I was a kid, actually, for a project, we went into there and we used to sit and listen. But sometimes, though, the cases were obviously sensitive. Unfortunately, it was like sexual assault. So obviously, they would ask us to leave, and we totally understood. Totally inappropriate for and obviously the person, it's their privacy. And then also, to be honest with you, I'm actually kind of thankful they probably not the right thing for us to, as minors, to really listen to that. Disturbing stuff. But that's where the courts are. They moved though. I'm not even sure what they're gonna do with these. This is valuable real estate. Probably condos. We got a lot of condos up here. jeez. Sorry, I almost tripped over something here. And over there is Eden Center. For people who want to know, you can walk through there and go to Eden Center. Obviously right now it's closed, so I'm not gonna go there. We're heading up. This is Bay Street right now. There's the Marriott right there. A lot of folks actually. It was interesting when I was talking with that gentleman from Syracuse, and I think it was his wife and another family member, and they actually went shopping. So I recommended that they come down to Eden Center if that's what they like. You know, it's a good tourist attraction for them. It's obviously warmer too. You know, it's a great place to look. You know, so I always find, you know, like the positive people you get to meet. You know, at these events, like Fan Expo was another one. I met somebody in the I was waiting for like, an autograph for Sting, and I think the gentleman was from, I think it was Ohio, right? And we were talking. It's really great meeting folks like that. You know, so yeah. Whew. Okay, so we're heading up almost to Dundas. What I'll do, I'll take you folks to Yonge and Dundas to see the mess over there, and then I'm gonna end it there. Whew. This is Hagerman Street. This is the Canadian Tire here, and on top of that is the university formerly known as Ryerson University, which is now TMU. I believe this building houses their master's program, their MBA program, etc. Yeah, if you folks out there are either thinking of attending, or you know, maybe you have a child that's going to attend, that's, you know, it's TMU. This is where their masters slash their postgraduate programs are here, up here. Yeah. Rogers School of Management, yes, it's that Rogers. Same one that's Rogers Corp that owns the Jays and the Leafs. So this is Dundas and Bay, and you know what? I think I'm gonna stay on this side and take you down. That's kind of where I walked up. We got a lot more of the crowd over there, and also I gotta pick up some food for me and my wifey. So that's why I'm gonna end it when we get over there, and then go get us food. That's Canadian Tire here. Sorry folks, I'm just again, just noticing my surroundings. And then also, I'm kind of tired, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's been a long day. Whew. There's Joe Eaton's over here. Oh, gentlemen having a good time there. Whew. Stink it up. He's stinking up. Yeah, no. It's legal here, so. Not sure if it's legal smoking out there like that, but, you know. But, folks, it is too bad. It's a shame that the Jays lost. But I had my World Series experience. You know, like I said, it's a regular game amplified. Would I pay that much money again? Probably not, no. Unless it's you know, like I said, it's like an Aaron Judge-led Yankees team, maybe. But in terms of, you know, I had my experience now. Would I do it a second time? Probably not. It's just too much money. You know, honestly, I could donate it. You know what I mean? It'd do a lot better. Maybe that's honestly the gods tell me that's what I should have done. We will be making donations though. Okay, so here we are. This is Yonge and Dundas. A lot quieter today than it was yesterday. Oh, all the vendors are gone. I did a walk down and there was a ton of vendors. They had their tables everywhere. It was crazy. So there was, you know, you think something would be happening there, but nothing's going on. So anyways, folks, I want to thank you for walking with me, whichever I decided to put this on. But hey, listen, series is tied. Jays, you know, stay focused. Let's get this for Donnie. And you know, thanks for walking with me again. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And folks, I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next walk. Bye-bye.